The Weed of the Week is sponsored by the Enlist Weed Control System from Dow AgroSciences, a new herbicide and trait system that will build on glyphosate.
Your farm tells a story, one that continues with the decisions you make. Introducing the Enlist Weed Control System, an advanced herbicide and trait system that will build on glyphosate for exceptional control of tough weeds. The next chapter begins.
Our Weed of the Week is a broadleaf. It's prickly Sida.
Well, this is one of those weeds again. We don't have this one on our farm, thank goodness. But it is fairly easy to identify. When you're looking at prickly Sida, one of the things that I'll notice is down towards the base of those petioles where that leaf blade is going to hook up to the stem, you'll see some small spines there. That's one of the key identifying features of this weed that's also known as tea weed. I hear that a lot as we travel around the country. How do you kill tea weed?
Well, I think about it a lot like I do velvet leaf. So yes, not all the weed killers are the same, but it is kind of difficult to control. The common grass herbicides in corn, for example, like Harness, Surpass, Outlook, and Dual are going to do almost nothing for it. Balance Flex has some activity. The best one out there is probably Sharpen, which would be found in Verdict.
Post-emergent corn, though, we can get it under control. I like Callisto, Lotus, and Impact. If you're mixing some atrazine with them, the same would be said with Status. If you're mixing some atrazine in there, I think it does a nice job.
Okay, when we go to soybeans, we'd like to see Valor, Authority, along with Metribuzin down, post-emerge, if Roundup isn't controlling it. Now, Roundup is still doing a fairly decent job if you get that prickly Sida when it's small, and if you use a high rate of Roundup.
I'm not going to count on Roundup. I'm either going to plant Liberty Link soybeans, so I can use Liberty. That'd be a great option. Otherwise, you can use Basagran, but Basagran is just so expensive. I don't understand why it has to be this expensive, but it does actually do a decent job on prickly Sida.
Okay, so what are you going to do in wheat other than put Sharpen down pre-emerge? What are you going to go
Sharpen
post?
pre is good, but then I like Wide Match plus Addition Broad Spec. That would be my tank mix that I'd use post-emerge, and I'll do a nice job on prickly Sida.
But Husky's probably not too bad. It's just that we don't commonly fight major issues with prickly Sida in wheat. Well, that's it for our Weed of the Week, prickly Sida, but stay tuned, Iron Talk is coming up next.